We already know that nouns are used to name people, places, things or ideas. However, we often need to vary our nouns to avoid our sentences sounding repetitive or boring. In this situation, we can use a pronoun to replace a noun. Let's take a look at an example. Ben is putting his hand up because Ben knows the answer. What are the nouns here? Well, there's 4. The 2 Bens, hand, and answer. Let's focus on the word Ben. Although this sentence is correct, by repeating the word Ben, it sounds a little simple and a little repetitive. So what can we do? Well, we can replace one of the Bens with a pronoun, that is, another word that works as a noun and refers to Ben. So we could say, Ben is putting his hand up because he knows the answer. So what's the pronoun here? It's he. It's just like a noun, as it's naming a person, place, thing or idea, but it's being used to replace another noun, in this case, Ben. Let's take a look at another example, this time one that already includes some pronouns. She carried it for him. So what are the pronouns here? Well, there's actually quite a lot going on, so it might be helpful to think about what the sentence may have said before the pronouns were added. Sally carried the pencil for Ben. Let's now identify the nouns and see what we've got. Sally, that's a noun, and in our sentence it's been replaced by the word she. What's next? Well, pencil is a noun, and we can see that pencil has been replaced by the word it. We've also got rid of the, as it's no longer needed. Finally, Ben is a noun which has been replaced by the pronoun him. So she, it, and him are all pronouns in this sentence. Of course, we can only use pronouns if it's clear for the reader what noun it is they're replacing. Okay, let's look at one final example. They started to dance. What's the pronoun here? Well, it's they, as it's actually replacing a number of nouns, all the children's names. Pronouns are words that are used to replace nouns. They're often used in sentences to avoid them sounding repetitive or boring. To decide if a word is a pronoun, it can be helpful to ask yourself the question, what noun is this word replacing? If you can replace the word with a noun, then that word is a pronoun.